Buckwild's there. All right.
This program is considered to be of mature theme and therefore may be considered offensive to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the Donzilla Comedy Showcase, featuring 3 new stand-up comedians tonight. Raw stand-up comics trying their best to keep it somewhat TV clean. And here is your producer and host, Donzilla.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Donzilla Stand-Up Comedy Showcase. Thank you for coming out. I'm very happy to have all of you here. I've got 3 comedians on again, as of usual, and I'm very excited about this show. Our first comic comes to us from the town I reside in, the town where I'm from, Waterloo, Iowa, my beautiful hometown, and I'm happy to have another young man from Waterloo here tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice, warm welcome to Curtis Parish from Waterloo, Iowa, everyone.
So a lot of times I have a problem that a lot of people can relate to. It's a bit different. I get a song stuck in my head a lot. So I'll get a song stuck in my head, but it goes completely wrong. So that's why it's different for me. I'll be there in a second. Ends up being standing around. It's like, and the hate is gonna hate, 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 and the hate is gonna hate, 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 and the hate, 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 hate. Hate! And that's kind of what it's like inside my brain. It's okay. It's okay because I take brain pills. I don't know who else here is on brain pills. You can do a show of hands, all right. All right, but they don't let you drink on the brain pills, which is a big bummer. My doctor said, well, maybe sometimes you can do that, but you're going to want to go with like a low alcohol beer, like a no alcohol beer, maybe something like O'Doul's. I just want to look at her. I just want to look her right in the eyes and be like, O'Doul's is for people on probation. O'Doul's. Yeah, I'd like to have bad breath and be conscious of it. I'd like to be bloated and sober if I could do that. I like to be about 6 in, start really noticing how annoying people are. Just that level. Guess I'm never going to get drunk enough to watch Bloodsport again. Thanks, Doc. Yeah. So, a lot of situations where, a lot of things that we need to get over as a society, I think. I think we need to stop. We just have to admit that Marvin Gaye's Sexual Healing is not a romantic song. It's, because the first line, it's, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's a creepy way to start a song. But it gets worse. He says, wake up. Let's make love tonight. I can't even imagine being that smooth. It's basically the lyrical equivalent to a midnight tap on the lower back. It goes on to explain, no, this is a medical need. That's my medicine. I just hope he doesn't have to take it with food. This might be the wrong crowd for it, but I'm glad I'm going out to all of Iowa here so I can try to ask this question. Is it like a felony if a person takes somebody's Social Security check and tries to cash it? I know it's a crime. I just want to know if it's a felony. I'm asking for a friend. I'm not asking for a friend. I'm asking for a family member. I just want to know if my cousin's kid has to go to jail. I don't think she's going to go to jail. She's 12? So you really have to admire that kind of like courage to walk up to a counter and be, where's my money? Sorry, I don't have my ID with me. Left it in my other pants. Gotta feed the youngins. Pass it over. That's what counselor. I just want to tell her, I remember you. I remember when you were just a bulge in your mother's wedding dress. So maybe that branch of the family's not doing great. But, yeah. Marvin Gaye's sexual healing. I go back to that all the time because I like to think that I know a thing or two about romance, though. I got a guy home, a fella, my partner, Brandon, and we made a big commitment about a year ago. We've been living together now 6 years, but we made a commitment. We adopted a 2-year-old girl. Any parents? All right. Get some applause for parents. You're never really ready for it. You never are, and it's so expensive. You gotta pay for the food. You gotta pay for the clothes. You gotta pay for the toys. You gotta pay for hay. We adopted a rabbit. We're not crazy. We adopted a rabbit. She is still a handful though. Sometimes she tries to get into our bedroom, try to get under the furniture, which I guess makes her a dust bunny. Ooh, lamest joke of the evening. Fantastic. I like to be stylish, though. I have my new move that I do. Go to a restaurant, and I on the little platter where they leave your credit card, I like to leave a little condom for them. It's a move I call the reservoir tip. And, so I'm gonna leave you guys with a story. This was a couple years ago at work. I left my umbrella in the coat closet, and I just left it there. Thought nothing of it, but I knew it was in that closet, and I just never got around to getting it. Then over a week passed, and then Brandon hands me my umbrella. And I don't think anything of it. He hands it from our closet. So I didn't think anything of it. But then later that day, I'm like, wait a second. I know that umbrella is in that closet. So did I just experience a quantum stage phenomena where one object suddenly has appeared in two places, or has some sort of event happened where things are traveling across dimensional borders into other universes, and I lived in actual fear of this closet? Because if I opened it and it had that umbrella, that would mean that I had somehow traveled to another universe, or even worse, another universe with this umbrella in this closet was going to collide into ours and destroy everything that I'd ever known, and I was the only one who would know about this, and then I decided to never do drugs again. Don't do drugs, you'll be afraid of umbrellas. Have a good night.
Curtis Parish, everyone. All right, the next comedian is a nice gentleman. It comes to us from Chicago, Illinois. I have met him before. We've done a show together before. We were at it was kind of like a country western type venue, which I don't know, it was a good time. We had a good time together, so I was happy to have him on the show. Let's give a nice welcome to Buck Wild from Chicago, Illinois.
People, thank you for having me here in Iowa. And we're gonna enjoy ourselves tonight. You know. Only in Iowa. Well, I'm originally from Chicago, and I came for a wedding. So, okay, well, let me just tell you the truth. I came to visit Iowa on vacation, and now I'm kind of like stuck here on probation, you know. I didn't know it was a lot of rules to Iowa. Like, I didn't know this. Like, I didn't know you can't just throw stuff out the window and pee in the back of your own house. Like, I never knew that. It's a learning experience. Yes, it is. I've been dating since I've been to Iowa. And anybody know what Club Basics is? It's not a place for me. It's not. As long as you know the place, then you know it's not a place for me. But I had fun. I didn't lie. I had fun. I didn't know what to do. I actually was driving, and I met this hot young lady. I was cleaning off my glasses at the light. So, I really can't see without my glasses. And she was fine. So I thought, Club Basics, So I look over. Hey, mama. Hey. We changed numbers. I didn't want to put my glasses back on because, hey, I just didn't want to. I meet her. First date, rule number 1, never go to Club Basics if you don't belong in Club Basics. I learned this, so I went without my glasses. I'm telling you, I had a ball. So I thought it was 2, 4, 6, 8. But I couldn't see him, so I wasn't aware, so I didn't worry about it. Anyway, I get to the club. Everything's going good. Rule number 1, if a female ever touches your face and her hands is bigger than your face, that is a rule that you need to break. Rule number 2, anytime you hear a woman go, ho, 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 well, that's we all know what that means. But the music was so loud and I didn't have my glasses on, so now I can't see nothing, I can't hear nothing. The only thing I can do is speak. Like, hey, sexy, you. Hey, boo. Yeah, you. I spoke to the wrong one. Hey, boo, come here. What's your name? Not my name. Who name? I didn't. Not you. You. The one in the back. No, you a football player. The back. Well, we all know Club Basics is not a place for me. Maybe a place for you, but I don't agree for me. No, I don't. I would never do this again. Date number 2. I know, y'all, it was a date number 2. Because I didn't know. I didn't have on my glasses, and I couldn't hear a voice. Its voice. They voice. A voice. So we go on another date. So I didn't have my glasses on. She pulled up with a car full of smoking, averagely big women, yes. And some big women. I've never seen a woman that can lift me. No. And she did. She walked right up to me and said, hey, baby. And put me back down. I was aware, but I wasn't aware. I didn't have my glasses on. I couldn't see what I'm saying, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Basics is a place that's basically not for me. So anyway, we go out into the park. We are having fun. And all of a sudden, they pop out a cooler. I'm thinking liquor, alcohol, booze. No, baby oil. What is going on that I need to know? But I'm from Chicago. I didn't know. Hey, but it was fun. Let me tell you. Understand me when I tell you this was fun. So they pull out the baby oil, and they start putting it on these huge hands. So I'm like, man, is this the hand that's going to jerk me off tonight? So I'm looking at her hands, and she went to stretching yarn, and I started noticing chest hair. So this is a place for you, not a place for me. But I couldn't see because I didn't have my glasses on. We're going to skip this whole little section, and we're going to cut right to it. Anyway, they rubbed me down that baby oil. They said this is an Iowa game. I guess y'all would know it. Y'all from Iowa. I don't know. So they spin me around in a circle and told me, run backwards through this cornfield. Must I told you I fouled out so many police reports that day? I'm a stalker, but I'm not a stalker. You understand what I'm saying to you? It was fun, but I learned my lessons not to go to Club Basics. But I love Iowa. I had a good time. I've seen some things like horse penises and cow butts. And I went to a farm, and I've never rode a horse. I rode some fat chicks, but not a horse. It's kind of all the same. You just gotta hold on. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta hold on. You don't hit the man, you hit the man. You hold the man. You know what I'm saying? So we're having fun down here in Iowa. I'm loving Iowa. So I got into the drug scene. I've tried weed and more weed, and we're going to get right to it. I tried some meth. Y'all need to put directions on the back of these meth boxes. Because didn't nobody tell me I was going to be a housemaid in the next 5 minutes after I smoked this. Because I swear to God, I cleaned my house, the neighbor's house. I went down the street to clean. Please put directions on y'all drugs in Iowa, please. And another thing that I love about Iowa, I understand that you have like corn festivals and bull riding events, and I went and rode a bull. No lie, I went to the Bronco Bucko and got bucked off, and I landed in a pile of pocket debris because I thought it was a horse apple, so I picked it up and kept it. I get back in the car and everybody just looking at me, and I'm like, yeah, I really rode that bull. They was like, did you poop on yourself? I said, no. Why would you ask that? He said, man, it smells like poop in here. I was like, no, I don't smell no poop. And he said, did you pick up anything off the ground? Look on your shoe. I said, no, I ain't got nothing. I just got this horse apple. I'm going to take it home and wash it off and eat it. Hey, nobody told me I'm from Chicago. Didn't know what a horse apple was. Never seen a horse apple before. But it had a lot of vitamin C in it. Hey, the kids don't know how to leave stuff alone when you sit it down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, anyway, back to my glasses. You know, I like my glasses. I like to see things, you know. I'm dating this one chick. I'm laying up. I take my glasses off, got my feet up. And so one of her little babies walk in and say, hey, Bucky, you want some gum? And I'm like, okay, give me some gum. Hand me that gum off the table. So, you know, not me. I'm just not looking. I'm just not understanding. I just reach for the gum and put this condom right in my mouth. Women, if you have kids, keep your condoms put up. My name Buck Wild from the city of Chi, down here in Iowa, tearing it up. Thank y'all for having me.
Buck Wild, everyone. All right, your next comic, I've never seen him before. I don't know anything about this act, but we're gonna give this a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, from a local hive, Arthur B. Everyone.
I'm glad there was a lot of drug talk. I'm nervous, guys. Man, it's really buzzing in here, guys. I'm buzzing now. So it's still summertime. You guys been outside much? Swarm out, isn't it? Pretty swarm out. Yeah. I was hanging out on this daisy the other day. It's a flower, not a female. We don't have a lot of those where I come from. There's just like one huge one for like all of us. It's rough. So I was hanging out on I was hanging out on this daisy the other day. I had my TV tray out. I had some honeycomb. You know, I was getting my pollen. Just trying to get some work done while enjoying breakfast. You know, it's nice. Do you guys ever have that person in your life that keeps coming around and you can't stand them, but they keep coming around? Usually they're named something like Todd or like Aiden or Pfizer or something like that. And they keep coming around. Well, I have this guy named Dave. He keeps coming around my flowers. We had a talk, you know. I get the daisies and the daffodils. He gets the tulips and the hydrangeas. I'm allergic to hydrangeas. My stinger swells up. I can't cross-pollinate for weeks. You know? It's rough. Like, it's hard. And then Dave just comes around. He's like, I don't even care, man. I like daisies. It's rough, you know? It just makes the guy turn to old habits. It's just, I've been falling on hard times lately, you know? But, you know, do what you can. I haven't done one of these before. This is my first time just Really nervous, guys. I'm sorry. There's bright lights and there's people around and. It's a little better. Can you believe a guy in this has a female companion? You could say I found my honey. Dave, man, Dave and guys named Pfizer, they're just the worst. They keep coming around and you just wanna look them in the eye and you just wanna be like, beep you, Dave. And buzz off. I'd sting him, but I'd die. I'd die. Is there any music fans? Yeah. What are some of your favorite artists? Anyone? No. So I'm really into the Bee Gees. I really Sting's pretty good. I actually prefer him after the Police, just when he's just Sting, you know. That's stalker stuff. I'm not too into it, so get the Police out of here. I like the Beatles. You know, they even have a song called Honey Pie. And you guys know what my favorite musical artist, though, is of all time? Of all time, my favorite, like the thing that I go home to at the end of every night, if I'm crying, if I can't handle Dave anymore, if it's just too much to handle, if I'm sipping into this flask, if I'm sneaking flasks into stand-up comedy shows to get by, like the thing I do is I go home, and do you know who I listen to? Phil Collins. The buzz has gone down a little. And I think this is when I have to fly off. So, hey, thanks for indulging me, guys. It's been a good time. Okay, bye.
Oh, hipsters on Halloween. Oh, thank you, everybody. We had Arthur B. We had Curtis Parish, Buck Wild. Thank you for coming out to the Donzilla Comedy Showcase. Good night, everybody.